set to get this one started. And we're off for Macrisher. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Play fake. Here's Rodgers. Now the cut by Adam Thielen. He hangs on to that football brought through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. Get 16 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
26.
Now here's Rodgers. Completed over the middle. He'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Steelers have a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Rodgers going to throw on first. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Looking quickly here.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Inside. 319. We are going.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes 2nd and long. Rodgers from the gun. He's trying to push the field. Oh, it's an interception. Trayvon Merrick has it. And the Panthers have an early opportunity. There's the interception on the game's first series.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
First play, and Young's going to pass. And the steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Yellow, 22.
Out of the gun, Young. Outright, Leggett makes the grab. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Black shot. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Hits it through the middle. And they get this down to the 28. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some early momentum, but it won't just disappear if they'll fail to score. It will actually head to that other sidelines.
Has him on the quick hitter. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Let's go now. Blue, 32. Ready?
From the red zone on first. Batted away at the line. Incomplete. He didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. Second down coming up. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
45, white. Needle blue.
Here's Young again. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Let's go. Yellow, ready?
Sticking to the air, it's Young. The 3rd down throw falls incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
Red, 38. Six, mega.
Again, it's Young. Into the hands of Leggett. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Panthers first down. First and goal, Carolina.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get the game's first points here in the second.
Touchdown.
Xavier Leggett with the touchdown. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are perfect 1 for 1.
Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard
The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey,
Back to work after throwing the pick. He's looking deep once again. He's got it at the 30. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Chris Boswell for the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Steelers tie this game 7-7.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Get ready.
On play action, here's Young. Connects on the crosser. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Come on, set.
Shotgun snap now to Young. That's caught, Jimmy Horn Jr. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
Right.
Offense up to the line fast.
Right, 97.
Gain of 34 yards. First down, Panthers.
1st down, Young. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Offense in the hurry up here.
17 more yards.
Watch out now.
That's another Panthers first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Ready.
From the red zone now. Hits the slant. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment.
On the set.
Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Dowdle. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. It's a gain of a yard, but they needed just a couple more inches. 3rd down.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Ready. Blue, 32. Hut.
There's another for it. And this is going to end behind the line. A great stop down in close. Let's see if they want to risk it now on 4th and goal. The Steelers calling their first time out as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
Ready.
They are passing on the field goal, Brock. They're going to try to break this tie with a touchdown.
Set. Trouble. 38. Ready.
4th down, Young. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Inside. We are going.
1st down. Here's Rodgers. Taking a deep shot here. Big gain downfield. And he will take this all the way up near midfield.
I try to remind you time or two, Kate, that you always got to start the read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Ace, flag.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Escapes the pocket. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. Just gets down inside the 35-yard line. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
To the air on 1st down. Rodgers. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19. Looking out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Intercepted! Trayvon, there he has it! And the Panthers get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
It's Young to throw here on 1st. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. One play in, blocking this drive is already in enemy territory. Here's Young on 1st and 10. And hey, if you can't prevent the catch, Brock, at least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at the 31. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. New set of downs for them from the 31. Young on 1st and 10. Hits him on the out route. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Now the Panthers decide to spend their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
10 cycles, let's go. Black 40. Red cycle. Hut.
To the air yet again. Young. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take the lead just before halftime. One after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7. Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So 1st down from the 41. Rodgers from the gun. Fits it through the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Rodgers going to throw on first. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
One final shot before the half. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And the Panthers secure that kick. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but not a huge lead. It's only in the third quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did you say no?
No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. Second down now, 7 to go.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
60 red. Blue striker. Set.
Out of the gun, Young. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Okay,
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7.
watch out, ready. Black, flag 2.
Back to throw it. He connects downfield. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
A gain of 9 yards.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Panthers, first down.
Let's go now.
A gain of 9 yards.
Here's Young again.
First down. Panthers.
Got a screen to the running back. Room to run inside the 20. And he's finally taken down at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Gotta be a pretty good actor. Gotta be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
He gets it to him on the screen. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers grow the lead coming out of halftime. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And they get to him before it can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
First of all, you ain't back long enough. With me, you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is, they got you thinking that you...
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10.
No. Slip it in.
Rodgers off the play action. Gets everything he has under this one. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating third and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on third down. Here he goes, third and long. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up fourth down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
And this one is launched downfield. And again, they drop the interception. This time it's a good thing, though. Much better field position without it, thanks to the turnover on downs.
It's a turnover.
Well, there was no way that defense was going to pass up on...